Hi, everybody. This is Dee Slater with Create with Dee. Welcome to our Wednesday night live at 5, streaming both here on Facebook and YouTube. It's been just, I'm coming from work. Our business is a landscaping contractor type of business, and it was hot and humid today, and I am not camera ready on face because I was outside helping customers on here. But anyways, welcome. Have something a little different here tonight. I'm doing a mystery stamping. And if you were on my Facebook page, I said if you wanted to play along with me and kind of get some things ready, you could either make it along with me um, have things ready to go and then make it afterwards. And so I thought I would go ahead and we'll do a little mystery stamping. We'll see what kind of card this comes out to be. Going to need here's the measurements of what you're going to need for our mystery stamping here tonight. For cardstock, this would be a secondary color cardstock. Going to need one piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And you're going to need a piece of 3 3/4 by 7 1/2. On the basic white, I'm going to be using 4 by 5 or 4 by 5 1/4 and 2 pieces of basic white, 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Hi, Marge. Thanks for saying hi. Tonight I'm going to be using the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper as my designer paper, as my pattern paper. Going to have a piece of 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square and 2 pieces of a 1/2 inch by 3 3/4. Okay, and if you would, I would love it as you come along to say hi. And throughout the video, if there's something you like, comment on it. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, just so that I know that you like what you've seen. All right. So for our mystery stamping, what we're going to do first is we're going to take our 4 by 5 1/4 piece of basic white, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it down using my multi-purpose glue onto my Azure Afternoon. That is this cardstock color that I'm using. And then with our other piece of Azure Blue, our other piece of cardstock, this is again 3 3/4 by 7 1/2. Hi, Darlene. Thanks for saying hi. We're going to take this and we're going to fold it in half. And I'm going to get my bone folder and we'll get a nice crisp edge. While I'm putting this together, my goodness, it warmed right up here in Northeast Indiana. We're having a little bit of a heat wave. We went to luscious grass to dry as a bone. All right, so we're going to take our little card that we've just made here. We're going to put some adhesive on the back. And I'm going to glue that right in the center of our piece of cardstock here. Try to, when you put it down, try to have the same, going to center it. And I just eyeball to see if I have about the same, white spaces here shown. Okay, that looks good. We're going to take our designer paper. Again, this was our 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. This is the Bright and Beautiful. I had a project that I did on that not too long ago at local bingo, and this is such fun. It's just that Bright and Beautiful designer paper. It's part of the Bright and Beautiful suite of products, and we're going to be using the bundle that's coordinates with the paper here. Whoops, I'm sorry. That is going to get layered on one of our basic white. Oh my goodness. I'm like, ooh, I had way too many borders on that. Okay, so the designer paper gets layered onto our 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 piece of basic white, one of them. Ooh, I hope you weren't quite making that along with me just yet. Now this piece gets layered on here. And we'll put that. And now this is another design that's in that Bright and Beautiful pack. And hi, Cheryl. Yes, I love that blue too. It's such a nice blue. So, we could do this one, this side, or this side. I think I'm going to use the chevron-y kind of up and down one on that. Or do we like the green? What do you guys think? Do you have a preference on that? Let me know if you think the green side or the pattern side on that, and we'll put that down. While we're deciding on that, I'll go ahead and we'll, well, let's go ahead and we can stamp. This is going to be the inside of our mystery card. And I'm going to use the Beautiful Balloons bundle. It's the Beautiful Balloons stamp set and the die. I'm going to use both of those here tonight. All right. Got two greens. Let's do the green. All right. Going back and forth a little bit. Sometimes I think there's just a little bit of delay from when I say it to when you guys hear it and respond. All right, let's do the green. So our strips of green, just do your best to kind of center that on the top here where we have this and that. I'll show you a couple of my other ones later on, and so that you can kind of see how those look as well. All right. That green really pops it. Good choice. Good choice, everybody. All right, we're going to do some stamping now. And I'm going to use let's get our celebration on. I don't know why when we were doing stamping with this set locally here a couple of weeks ago, I just kind of get a little attitude when I say and read this. It's like I'm saying, it's like, let's get our celebration on. I think it's time for a celebration. It just makes my voice just wants to go there when I read those. It just is kind of a fun little saying. And so we're going to be using the let's get our celebration on. And I'm going to stamp that here. And we'll go ahead and we can glue that, excuse me, on the inside. So then that's where our second basic white square goes, is on the inside. All right, let's keep doing some stamping now and we can finish this card up. All right, so ahead of time, I cut out one of the balloons, or die cut out one of the balloons. And from that stamp set, there's this nice big coordinating stamp that goes with it. And and I'm using Azure Afternoon. And I'm actually going to take the first ink off of it. And now I'm going to stamp it on here. I've got a little blue on that. And I'm just going to line it up. Now, you probably would want to stamp and then die cut, but this works just fine too for this image. I just want a lighter pattern on it. And then I'm going to take this other image, this is kind of like some sparkly type of thing for the balloons. And I'm going to stamp that over top. I love that effect. Look how cute that is. You know, thank you, Stampin' Up! Just when I think I don't need another birthday balloon set. And I did. And the more I play with this, the more I really, really like it. I'm going to take the happy birthday that's part of that stamp set, same color, and stamp that on the center so that it reads happy birthday on our balloon. Okay. And I purposely tried to do tone on tone with this so that, you know, everything, so you wouldn't need a lot of different ink colors for it. All right, so again, part of the die. This is where I said you'd need some scrap basic white and some scrap of your other cardstock. So however you want to decorate yours, you can. And I'm going to use a mini glue dot here. This is a little tassel-y thing that's part of that die set. So cute. And I'm going to just take a glue dot and pick up a little bit on the back side of it. And I'm going to put that on here. And then I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And we can put that. Oops. That dropped on me, but it'll be just fine. I'm going to put this right on the center of our mystery card. That's not so mystery anymore. And then I've got the 2022-24 in color Baker's Twine pack. And what I'm finding is that the tones, while they're not necessarily like officially part of this paper pack, that because the paper has so many blends in it that you can really utilize some of these baker twines for that. I've gone ahead and tied a bow ahead of time. And I'll go grab this and we'll put it here. And that's our card. Let me know if you've ever made this layout or not before. So here's our little mystery card. It's a super easy layout that, you know, you really don't need much material. So as long as you've got one color of cardstock and a coordinating ink pad, you can, and then of course designer paper that would go with it. You really don't need a whole lot of supplies in order to make this cute, cute card. Let me just go ahead and I'll share with you another look on that. So this is, you know, the card that we made here tonight. Here's where I did the same layout, only I picked up a second cardstock color from the designer paper. So, you know, if you wanted to alternate the colors, you can do that. Marge says she hasn't, but she give it a try. Awesome. And then here's a total Azure afternoon tone on tone on it too, using another designer series paper. I did want to give everybody a heads up that starting tomorrow, June 1st, it's May 31st right now, but the month of June, there's a handful or more than a handful of designer series paper from Stampin' Up! That's going to be 15% off. So please make sure to check that out if you'd like to. And this Bright and Beautiful is one of those designer papers. All right, super fast card and class here tonight. If you did want to place an order with me, I'll have the host link here on the Facebook and the YouTube here in just a little bit. What you would do is what you would get is you'd get materials to make 6 of these cards using the designer paper Bright and Beautiful, as well as some coordinating cardstock. It might be Azure Afternoon. It might be like the, oh goodness, the Lemon Lolly, etc. So you'd have a variety of the pattern paper and the cardstock that would all match. And I'll throw in some coordinating cardstock and basic white so that you can punch or die cut your own things. But that would be this week's online class that you could take. All right. It seems so weird not to turn the camera around and kind of talk to you in person, but believe me, you would not want to see this sweaty, crazy hair person that I am here tonight. All right, everybody, you have a great rest of your week. Check out tomorrow the sales going on at Stampin' Up! With the designer series paper in case you want to grab some at 15% off this month. And I will talk to you guys all real soon. Have a great evening, everybody, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.